Today is one of those days where I'm like barely surviving. One of those griefy, scream cry days where I try to understand how I was the one in December, and in February I felt someone inside someone else. That's some spiritual nonsense if I've ever heard of it. Like, I don't even know how to explain what that felt like. I know I don't ever want to feel it again. This town, this town has broken me in so many pieces. So many women that I thought that I should be able to look to, or wanted to look to or admire or respect, just gave me nonsense. Condescension, reverse racism, just ignorance. It's been a wild road out here, you guys. And I don't understand. I guess I do, because that's how we got to this shit show that we're at, right? It's all this nonsense. I don't know. Yesterday, one of my daughter's friends showed up in my People You May Know on Facebook. She had a Snapchat filter of a beard and a mustache and her middle finger up. She's 11. Cool, bro. A couple of weeks ago, my daughter's other friends, we went to Casey Park and they wanted to hang out and stay, and it was like hours, and I was starving, but I was working on something of my own, so I said, well, whatever, we'll stay. And I went and got pizza, and we're sitting there and we're eating pizza, and one little girl goes, should I do it? Now my daughter and another friend were like, do not do that. They knew what she was gonna do. And this little girl, 11 years old, played me a soundbite clip from Grand Theft Auto about the N-word and giving head. She's 11. Why she would have that on her phone, I don't know. But what my heart and my head really can't comprehend is why she would think that was okay to play for an adult that she had never met before. Okay. I don't understand out here anymore, you guys. I really just don't. My heart is just like, it doesn't understand. It doesn't understand. And I don't even know what to do anymore to make some kind of lucrative, living out of what I'm being called to do, because I just keep going under attack. I have paperwork from February on a birth that I attended 2 days after the nonsense of feeling him with her, and I just I can't even bring myself to type it up. I've never been the one to want to unalive myself, but lately, for the past few months, it's really been an underlying theme of just, my goodness, where are we going and how did I get here? And what am I witnessing? Because really, is everybody just on board that the things that are happening are okay? Because they're really not. They're really not. They're really not. I was so devastated at that community baby shower. And the thing is, I spoke to a couple of women who understood when I said we're doing too much and we've created this system of just learned helplessness. And they were like, yeah, we know. But they're collecting a paycheck, right? And when I went last summer to the WIC thing at the Y Field, and I was talking to girls who work for the county, and I was like, a lot of this isn't really okay, and a lot of the vaccine things aren't okay, and the wait lists aren't okay. And they're like, yeah, we know. Won't tell me you know and then stand on the other side of that table just to collect a paycheck. It's our integrity that's missing. Or it's our common sense that's missing. It's our heart that's missing. My God. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm heartbroken and I'm out here going broke, and that's not really okay either. I have 2 kids, and at this point, it's hard to even care. because I don't really want to be in this house anymore. I don't have the money to move them, but his energy is here and I can't feel like this. And I can't escape it. Like, I have tools and I have tips and I have tricks and I can't escape this shit, whatever this is. And I don't know. They tell me it's godly. I don't know if I agree with that. To forgive and all that nonsense. Like, I get that, but if you've ever read Dante's Inferno, then you understand that betrayal is like the deepest depths of hell. And that was why I felt what I felt, and I've understood that now, that if I hadn't felt that, I wouldn't have known, I guess. So there it is. Anyways, I don't know. The show must go on, right? Whatever this is. If you know any empowered women that are like really empowered, could you like pass me their names? Because I really could use like, I don't know, intelligence and common sense. And I've been searching for it for a long time. And the last time I went, well, it had to be like 2018 or 2019. I stopped getting involved after this with like politics because it just didn't seem to get me anywhere when I really started looking at like, the DA and all the drug court nonsense. It's just vile. And I've written about that in my blog. It's on my page at Daydream Yoga. But, I watched women get up and apologize for not drinking, for like claiming their sovereignty just because they were standing in a bar. Like, they thought they had to explain that away. Like, tell me you're disempowered without telling me you're disempowered. And these are the women I'm supposed to believe are empowered. I don't understand. I don't understand. My favorite was the one who stood up and apologized for like existing. Help, guys. Seriously, nothing that I'm seeing moving around us is okay right now. I don't know, and I don't know what to tell my kids when they're like, "Why is mom crying again?" Because mom doesn't understand. I just don't. And maybe it's time, and maybe, like I said, I need to be asking for money for funding. But to be honest with you, ever since I was a kid, money was just an entity fueled by power. So if I ask people for money, then it goes right to be held over my head, right? Then it's like the dance monkey on the string. But either way, God's got me on a dance monkey anyway. I mean, he proved that to me. He was like, "Oh, by the way, this is your spouse," and oh, by the way, now they're sleeping with someone else. I don't have any logical explanation for what that was. I really don't. It's been a 5-year journey. It was a whole fight. I don't know. Like I said, I hope to save the kid's life. But I guess the Narcan princess won, huh? Talk about spiritual warfare. Gross, man. It's gross out here.